Hi class. So today we are going to see our sixth approach, how to write essay, how to fill body. So till now we have seen many approaches and this approach is little different approach. ये approach थोड़ा सा अलग है and this approach is not very popular because it is little difficult in comparison to other approaches. इसके पहले जो approaches हमने किए थे वहाँ आपने देखा होगा कि बहुत समझने में आसानी थी चीज़ों को, बट अगर इस अप्रोच की बात करें तो ये समझने में थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट आता है और इस अप्रोच को इम्प्लीमेंट करना भी थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है. बट वंस you have got the grip over this type of approach, once you learn this art, then this approach will fetch you more marks in comparison to other approaches, because this approach gives you real essence of essay. Why real essence of essay? What is essay? Essay is simply a discussion, debate, piece of argument. So this approach is basically based on the same theory of argument. What this theory is exactly? So we call this theory as thesis, antithesis and synthesis. What does it mean? It simply means pick any topic in which you are interested and first discuss negative things about that topic and then counter that negative thing by positive things and your job will be done. Alright? कोई भी टॉपिक उठाइए, पहले उस टॉपिक के बारे में नेगेटिव चीजें क्या क्या है, चैलेंजेस क्या क्या है, ऑब्स्टेकल्स क्या क्या है, पहले उसको डिस्कस करना है और सेकेंड में उन चैलेंजेस नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स को आपको क्या करना है, काउंटर करना है और थर्ड पार्ट में आपको उसका कंक्लूजन निकला है, दैट इज कॉल्ड सिंथेसिस. फॉर एग्जांपल, राइजिंग पॉपुलेशन ऑफ इंडिया. इफ आई फॉर एग्जांपल से टेक द टॉपिक ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. पॉपुलेशन की सिर्फ बात करते हैं तो पॉपुलेशन में चैलेंज क्या आएगा? राइजिंग पॉपुलेशन. पॉपुलेशन बढ़ रहा है, यूथ की संख्या बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ रही है एंड नंबर्स ऑफ यूथ जब बढ़ रहे हैं तो अपने उसके चैलेंजेस हैं. इट इज़ क्रिएटिंग अ काइंड ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रेशर और इकोनॉमिक प्रेशर ऑन द गवर्नमेंट. सो दिस इज अ चैलेंज, दिस इज नेगेटिव थिंग. हाउ टू काउंटर दिस? That's okay that more number of youths, they are putting a kind of economic pressure on government, but this is also an opportunity that we are getting more quantum of workforce now which can be utilized to strengthen our economy. आ रही बात समझो? सो पहले हमने पॉपुलेशन की बात की. पॉपुलेशन में हमने पहले राइजिंग पॉपुलेशन ऑफ यूथ को एज अ चैलेंज बताया, फिर उसको हमने क्या किया, काउंटर किया. Now what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that yes, rising population of youth is a challenge, but if we tap this potential in efficient manner and if we channelize this energy of youth in proper manner, then this is not bad for economics, but this is good for economics. That is our conclusion. All right. So we'll see two examples. Say for example your essay topic is social media good or bad. This is simple essay topic. Social media is good or bad, and you want to write this topic from which perspective? From the perspective of thesis, antithesis and synthesis. So as I told you, let us first discuss negative things about social media, then positive things about social media, and at the end we are going to wind up by writing a positive solution oriented conclusion. For example, if we say about social media, then social media kills time. ये आपके टाइम को क्या करता है? किल करता है. People just go on watching reels after reels after reels, so it kills your productive time. That is a negative point of social media. Then it gives you misinformation and at times disinformation. Deliberative misinformation is known as disinformation. So we get to know a lot of misinformation from social media. So recently I was just reading a news that in, I guess, Andhra Pradesh, one woman committed suicide because she got multiple misinformation regarding her medical condition. किसी को कुछ medical condition हुआ, माउथ में अल्सर जैसा हुआ, उसने सोशल मीडिया पर ढूंढना चालू कर दिया, बहुत सारे मिसइन्फॉर्मेशन आ गए और उसको लगा कि ये जो है कैंसर का फॉर्म हो सकता है, एंड शी कमिटेड सुसाइड. You people from UPSC background, you must have seen lot of misinformation coming on social media, lot of myths on social media, especially on interview modes, you'll find a lot of myths. So this is again a kind of misinformation, negative point of social media. Then साइबर बुलिंग, ऑब्वियसली किसी को भी किसी एक पर्टिकुलर आदमी को सोशल मीडिया पर ट्रॉल करना, ये इसका बहुत बड़ा नेगेटिव पॉइंट है. कई बार लोग सुसाइड कर लेते हैं, डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं. देन कैरेक्टर असैसिनेशन, ऑब्वियसली किसी भी टेक एनी सेलिब्रिटी, टेक एनी पॉलिटिशियन, टेक एनी ऑफिसर एंड से वॉट एवर दैट कम्स इन टू योर माउथ, you just in the name of freedom of speech and expression you can say anything, any foul language about any famous person. Character assassination. Then साइबर फ्रॉड्स, ऑब्वियसली फेक अकाउंट बना करके पैसे मांगना, ये सब साइबर फ्रॉड की कैटेगरी में है. देन टेरर मोबिलाइजेशन, ऑब्वियसली सो सोशल मीडिया इज अगेन अ वेरी significant tool nowadays for terrorists to mobilize their new recruits. Fine. So recently a woman called Sama Praveen, she was arrested from Bangalore, and what was her job? Her job was mainly to recruit new people for Al Qaeda by via medium of social media. आपने सोशल मीडिया में कुछ एक टेरर अटैक का कुछ एक वायलेंट सा वीडियो डाला, कुछ लोगों ने उसको लाइक किया, बार बार लाइक कर रहे हैं, देन यू जस्ट कॉन्टेक्ट दोज पीपल दैट and anyhow bring them into your fold of Al Qaeda. So that's again a very high negative impact utility of social media. Then dilution of public debate, obviously people are no more interested in longer debates of 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. They just want the crux of the news only in 30 seconds, 60 seconds. So this is, social media is diluting public space. Then breach of privacy. Okay, सो प्राइवेसी, ऑब्वियसली प्राइवेसी का ब्रीच है. सोशल मीडिया में किसी ने फोटो डाला, उसको डाउनलोड कर लिया, उसको किसी और जगह मिसयूज कर दिया. सो ब्रीच ऑफ प्राइवेसी इज देयर. डिक्लाइन ऑफ सोशल कैपिटल. व्हाट इज सोशल कैपिटल? सो सोशल कैपिटल मीन्स द नेटवर्क विच आई हैव और द टाइप ऑफ रिलेशनशिप, द पूल ऑफ रिलेशनशिप दैट आई हैव, सो दैट इज डिक्लाइनिंग. नाउ पीपल लव टू बी कन्फाइंड इन अ रूम. एक रूम में बंद होकर के जो है चीज़ों को करते हैं, तो सोशल कैपिटल भी लोगों का क्या हो रहा है, डिक्लाइन कर रहा है. देन पोलराइजेशन एंड सोशल डिवीजन, ऑब्वियसली सोशल मीडिया इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग द डिवीजन बिटवीन डिफरेंट रिलीजियस ग्रुप, डिफरेंट कास्ट ग्रुप, डिफरेंट रेशियल ग्रुप्स. रूरल एंड अर्बन डिवाइड इज ऑल्सो देयर. ओके. देन नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑन डेमोक्रेसी. हाउ कम नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑन डेमोक्रेसी? मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन. दिस कैन मेक a wrong value system or wrong opinion about any political party, any politician. So a lot of negative effects are also there on on democracy because of social media. Deep fake. So deep fake, what is deep fake? Deep fake means you just create any kind of fake profile, fake identity by going into such depth that it appears that as if it is real. Kind of video also you can make by deep fake technology. Then women related violence. A lot of women related violence. Cyber stalking is there, cyber bullying is there. Alright, so at least for 2 to 3 paragraphs what I can discuss, the topic is social media is good or bad. So in the starting 3 to 4 paragraphs I am just discussing negative effect of social media, that social media has destroyed youth, social media has destroyed our life, it has destroyed social life, it has many negative effects, breach of privacy, it kills time. Alright, it gives space for character assassination. A lot of cyber frauds are there on social media and all. So a lot of negative things you write about social media. So this is a kind of thesis, all right, belief system we can say, or negative things about social media. Now in the subsequent paragraph, in again 3 to 4 to 5 paragraph, you will counter all these negative assertions, you will counter all these negative belief system. And now you will discuss, okay, social media kills our time, that's okay, but social media also has many positive effects. For example, it is a medium to occupy people. Alright, जो कहते हैं ना कि खाली घर, खाली मन जो है शैतान का हो जाता है. When people have no work, they give a space, they provide breeding ground for malefied intention, malefied acts and all, negative thoughts आने लगते हैं. So at least social media has occupied people, especially when we call old people. So in sociology there is a term urban isolation. So what is urban isolation? So urban isolation, old people, they feel quite alone at their home, and that is why there is a concept of urban isolation. So social media has filled that problem of urban isolation. Now even old people, they are very much occupied in social media. Through this medium, they can see the whole world. All right, then it gives you wrong information, that's correct, but it also gives you fast information, fine. So अब वो दिन चले गए कि हम न्यूज़पेपर का वेट कर रहे हैं या फिर न्यूज़ खोलेंगे तब उसका वेट कर रहे हैं, गाड़ी में चलते हुए, क्लास में बैठे हुए, कहीं पर भी कोई ऐसा न्यूज़ आया तो हमने उसको क्या क्या खोल के देख लिया. दैट इज ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ सोशल मीडिया. सो a vast significant proportion of population, they are now getting all the news from Facebook, Twitter and all, fine. Then character digital profiling. It is very true that social media is committing crimes like character assassination, but it also helping in creation of digital profiling. आपके पास किसी का फ़ोन आया, किसी ने बिजनेस ऑफर दिया, आपने तुरंत उसका सोशल मीडिया में आप कहें उसका पूरा डिजिटल प्रोफाइल आपने देख लिया, किसके साथ मिलता है, कहाँ जाता है, क्या लाइफ स्टाइल है, किस तरह के बुक्स पढ़ता है, किस तरह के रेस्टोरेंट में जाता है, किस सिटी में रहता है, कौन कौन इसके फ्रेंड सर्किल में है. सो इससे यू गेट अ काइंड ऑफ, even if it's a vague idea, but you get a rough idea that what kind of person with whom I am dealing with. Then anti-radicalization drive, that's very true. Social media is promoting terrorism, but at the same time it is also a medium for anti-radicalization drive. Lot of videos are also there which show all the terror activities, terrorism in a very bad light, which helps in anti-radicalization, de-radicalization policy. Then protects people. What is the meaning of protects people? So it is very true that social media has created a kind of dangerous environment for people. Fine, dangerous environment in the sense डिप्रेशन में चले जा रहे हैं लोग जो है कई बार सुसाइड कर लेते हैं, लेकिन इसके साथ साथ लोगों को ये बचाने का भी काम करता है. फाइन. सो आपने कई बार देखा होगा किसी ने SOS कॉल दे दिया कि मैं यहाँ पर हूँ, इस मुसीबत में हूँ, सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से लोग उसको क्या कर रहे हैं, हेल्प करने पहुँच जाते हैं. देन इन्हांसमेंट ऑफ इंटरेक्शन. इट हैज़ promoted a kind of less social interaction. It has threatened social capital, but at the same time it has also enhanced interaction. लोग अब बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेक्ट भी करते हैं, मल्टीपल इंटरेक्शन होते हैं, वीडियो कॉल्स वगैरह से बैठे बैठे लोग जान जाते हैं. राइट. सोशल इथोस को स्ट्रेंथन कर रहा है. हाउ कम सोशल इथोस? सो बैठे बैठे लोग इंडिया के डिफरेंट सिटीज़ में है, पर उन्होंने ग्रुप बना लिया है, हिंदूज़ के नाम पे ग्रुप बना लिए हैं, किसी कास्ट के नाम पे ग्रुप बना लिए हैं, मुस्लिम्स के नाम पे ग्रुप बना लिए हैं, प्रोफेशन के नाम पे ग्रुप बना लिए हैं. तो एक तरह से एक प्लेटफॉर्म भी दे रहा है लोगों को एक साथ में रहने का. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो स्ट्रेंथनिंग सोशल इथोस. एक्सपोजिंग मैलाफाइड्स. ये बात बिल्कुल सही है कि सोशल मीडिया जो है आपको रॉन्ग इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहा है, लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम इट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स इन अनअर्थिंग मैलाफाइड्स. फाइन. सो लाइक एप्स्टीन फाइल जो भी नया आया है, thanks to social media, because of social media only now people know the dark secrets of power elites. And then Me Too movement, that was also because of the social media only. So this essay, social media is good or bad, can be very easily, efficiently handled. We can write very easily thousands to 1500 words only on the basis of 3 steps: thesis, antithesis and synthesis. So in synthesis we will write, okay, social media has a lot of challenges like breach of privacy, okay, decline of social capital, blah blah blah, but at the same time social media is also helping in creation of social capital, strengthening of communication system, increment of social interaction, blah blah blah. And that's why social media is neither good or bad, or social media is both good or bad, or social media has both the faces, and it has challenges also and opportunities also. All right. So next we will see one more essay topic by the use of same approach. So this question is from UPSC only. Tourism, can this be next big thing for India? This is a simple topic. I guess this question is from UPSC 2015 or 16. So we want to solve this question from which approach? From the approach of thesis, antithesis and synthesis. So obviously first we will have to discuss negative things about tourism, negative belief system about tourism, or challenges of tourism in India. In the second part, we will have to counter the negative things. How come we can counter? By showing the strength and also by showing that where the negative things or the challenges are being tackled. And then in the third part, we will give a balanced solution. So many people believe that tourism cannot succeed in our country. हमारे कंट्री में टूरिज्म नाम की कोई चीज़ कभी बहुत ज़्यादा हो ही नहीं सकती है. टूरिज्म यहाँ आपका कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Like we see the tourism sector of foreign countries, the way they have developed, that this can never happen in our country. That's the belief system. And they cite multiple reasons why tourism cannot succeed in our country. So, first is diversity. लोग कहते हैं बहुत डाइवर्सिटी यहाँ पर. देयर इज रिलीजियस डाइवर्सिटी, linguistic diversity, racial diversity, all right, diversity in terms of food, diversity in terms of dress. So much diversity is there, so much cultural differences are there that it cannot promote tourism in our country. This is a negative belief system. You have to counter this belief system by what? That yes, there are challenges of diversity, but we will perceive diversity not as a challenge, not as a negative factor in tourism, but we see all these negative factors in positive way, because these cultural differences promote tourism also. For example, the people from Delhi, they would love to go to Northeast because they want to explore a different culture. People from Punjab would love to go to Kerala because they want to explore a different culture, a different world within their country. Fine. So because of this religious diversity only, 365 days in India you will find some festival. Fine. So सितंबर में अगर आपको जाना है गणपति देखने तो आप महाराष्ट्र टूरिज्म में जा सकते हैं. अगर अक्टूबर नवंबर में आपको जाना है तो दशहरा देखने के लिए आप वेस्ट बंगाल जा सकते हैं. सो हर जो स्टेट्स है यहाँ पर अलग अलग फेस्टिवल अलग अलग टाइम में बहुत धूमधाम से मनाया जाता है. So this is what, this is not challenge, but this is our strength where tourism can be promoted or tourism has a very fair chance of success. All right. Then geography. So again, very difficult geography in India. Diversity is also there and geography is very difficult. Fine, बहुत difficult terrain है यहाँ पर. Infrastructure भी वैसा नहीं है. ये challenge है लेकिन इसका क्या है? फायदा भी है. So there is lot of scope for ecotourism, jungle safari, because of this diversity, this difficult geographical terrain. We have concept for waterfalls also. For example, in Jharkhand, the capital of Jharkhand, Ranchi, is known as city of waterfalls. So why city of waterfalls? Because of irregular or difficult terrain only. All right. Climate diversity promotes tourism. How come? People in North India in summer, they would love to visit extreme part like Himalayas, Kashmir, all right. And similarly, in adverse winter season, people can come to central India, southern part of our country. So this geographical diversity or difficult geographical terrain is not a challenge, but this is also a strength where tourism can succeed. Then security issue. So recently, Pahalgam attack was there in Kashmir. So security is a challenge for tourism. Different parts of Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, there is challenge of Naxalism also. So people believe no, tourism cannot succeed in our country. But if security issues are there, government is handling security issue. For example, Naxalism is about to be finished in our country. बहुत हद तक Naxalism क्या हो गया? खत्म हो गया. And Modi government has also taken target to finish Naxalism by this 2026 only. All right. Then many states like Goa, they have started the concept of tourist police. Central police forces are being deployed in many tourist places, especially some religious places where there are chances of threat. Next, communication gaps. कम्युनिकेशन गैप, दैट मीन्स ट्रांसपोर्ट का बहुत इशू है हमारी कंट्री में. एक जगह से दूसरा जाने के लिए टूरिज्म कैसे डेवलप होगा? नेगेटिव बिलीफ सिस्टम है. बट नाउ गवर्नमेंट इज टेकिंग लॉट ऑफ स्टेप्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, मेट्रोज हैव बीन इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन एक्सपेंशन फेज इवन इन tier 2 cities. Then same in similar way, this airports Airports, they are also coming in tier 2 cities, like in Shirdi also now we have airport. In Devghar, Jharkhand, we now have airport. Alright. Then government recently introduced Bharat Taxi cabs also. So you can here just write everything that you need that can add to the problem of infrastructure gap. Alright. Then, sorry, communication gap, infrastructure gaps. These two are almost same, but in communication we will speak more about transport communication. Infrastructure we will talk more about capital assets, like expansion of airports is there. Then high speed rail, we can quote here this part, renovation of Banaras Ghat. So वाराणसी के घाट को क्या किया जा रहा है, एक पूरे अच्छे तरीके से रिनोवेट किया जा रहा है. फाइन. देन गवर्नमेंट लिथार्जिक. सो हम कहेंगे गवर्नमेंट जो एकदम इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है टूरिज्म को प्रमोट करने में, कुछ नहीं हो सकता इंडिया का टूरिज्म के क्षेत्र में. देन वी विल शो the positive part that no, government is taking lot of initiatives. Government has recently started many new schemes to promote tourism. They have started Incredible India. Alright, so Incredible India, जिसमें कि आपने भी इसका ऐड देखा होगा, जिसमें कि इंडिया के कल्चरल इथोस को, कल्चरल वैल्यूज को प्रमोट किया जाएगा. देन देखो अपना देश, अगेन इनिशिएटिव वेयर पीपल आर encouraged to explore cultural part of our country. Then Swadesh Darshan 2.0 government scheme. Then Prasad scheme is there. Tourism Didi. So what is Tourism Didi again? It's a kind of creation of workforce especially for tourism. Then tourism guide, IIM से ट्रेनिंग दी जा रही है, टूरिस्ट गाइड बनाए जा रहे हैं. फाइन. देन होम स्टे, इसको गवर्नमेंट भी काफ़ी प्रमोट कर रही है. आयुष मंत्रालय की हेल्प से गवर्नमेंट इज ऑल्सो प्रोमोटिंग medical tourism. So in this way we can write this essay. In what terms we can write this essay? That yes, challenges are there, lot of challenges are there in terms of diversity, infrastructure, communication gaps, government lethargy, but we have hope, and all these negative things are not entirely correct. There are positive aspects also, and even if negative aspect is there, we are doing something to tackle that negative aspect. And so scope is always there. Scope in terms of what? Scope in terms of promotion of tourism. And so even though challenges are there, tourism can be a big thing for our country. So in this way we have to wind up this essay topic. So till now we have seen the approaches. The first approach to write essay was what? To write an essay by writing different perspective, different dimension. In the second approach, how to write essay, there we move in some chronological order in terms of time. In third approach, what we do? In third approach, we move from microscopic level to macroscopic level. In fourth approach, what we do? In fourth approach, we discuss multiple stakeholders. In fifth approach, we discuss any topic from multiple schools of thought. And in sixth, we use the method of thesis, antithesis and synthesis. So these are major 6 approaches to write an essay. But apart from this, if you read any kind of book, or some famous teachers are there in our country, then they will tell you some more approaches. For example, one more approach is there that you can, but I don't call it approach. I don't call it approach, but I call it ways to fill your pages. That means 6 अप्रोच के बाद में कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिससे आप अपने पेज को बहुत ज़्यादा भर सकते हैं, या फिर कंटेंट कहाँ से ला सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, वन मेथड इज टू रिकॉल ऑल द करंट अफेयर इवेंट्स. फाइन. वन मेथड इज टू रिकॉल ऑल द गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स. उसके बाद जैसे यही मेथड मैंने बताया, थीसिस, एंटीथेसिस, सिंथेसिस. इसी मेथड को दूसरे तरीके से भी हम कर सकते हैं. एक, हालांकि वो नया अप्रोच नहीं होगा, लेकिन उसमें क्या करते हैं लोग, क्वेश्चन राइज कर देते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, NAM 2.0, द आइडिया इज करेक्ट और नॉट, और NAM 2.0, will it work? Say this is your essay topic. Then very simple, you can start this topic by raising many questions. Is NAM 2.0 a substantive idea? Will India gain anything from this new idea? What will be call of US on this new idea? How NAM 2.0 will affect the politics of South Asia, how NAM 2.0 will be relevant, or how NAM 2.0 will face challenge in context of new assertive US, which is very much interested in its own national interest, even at the cost of NATO nations. So I have raised different questions, and then I will keep writing answer in subsequent paragraph, and answers will be like one paragraph will be there for one question. So how NAM 2.0 will be effective in case of South Asian politics, one paragraph. How NAM 2.0 will face the challenge of new assertive US, one paragraph. How India will respond to NAM 2.0, one paragraph. So this particular method of writing a lot of questions and then answering all the questions in subsequent paragraph is similar to this method only, approach 6, thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. Why? Because here also by mode of question we write some negative aspect, or we write some negative belief system, or at least belief system, and then we counter or we elaborate those negative belief system or questions in our subsequent paragraph. So I guess 6 approaches are more than enough for your essay paper. You just have to practice these 6 approaches on your own as a work for your home. But in the next subsequent lectures, we are going to actually attempt some essay topics, and we will see how to apply these approaches in writing essay. We will write essay here only step by step from next class. Thank you.